Hello everybody, my name's Kyrid, and welcome to the second episode of Best of the Worst, a series where I take a look at stereotypically bad weapons and give my opinion on them to make them better, or just the best way to use them. Today, we're going to go over the Righteous Bison, a weapon personally I used to really enjoy using. Sadly, throughout the years, this weapon got nothing but nerfs and changes. But without any more delay, let's take a look at the weapon stats for the Bison. If you like what you see, don't forget to leave a little subscribe so you don't miss a future Best of the Worst video or a future TF2 video in general. Alright, back to the video. The Bison is a secondary weapon for Soldier that replaces the stock shotgun with a really cool laser pistol. The Bison has 4 shots in a clip and shoots a laser projectile that can hit a specific enemy up to 3 times before the projectile can no longer do damage to that target. It also deals 20% less damage to buildings, but whatever. And the projectile cannot be deflected. With only 4 shots in the clip, with limited ammo mind you, what's not to love about that? Well, where the shotgun's a hit scan weapon, the Bison is a laser projectile that flies through the map at, well, very slow speeds. Alright, before we move on to the pros and cons of the Bison, first, let's ask our local soldier main what he thinks of the Bison. Excuse me, sir, if I can have a moment of your time, can you tell me your thoughts on the Bison?
The what?
Okay, moving on to the pros. Believe it or not, I had a pretty rough time finding pros about this weapon, but there is some. I found the Bison shining the most with big crowds of people. With the penetrative quality of the weapon, it's really nice to fire a couple shots at the objective to kind of keep the enemy pinned down to one little area, then follow it up with a couple rockets. And remember, this weapon also has a limited ammo, so you can keep constant pressure on the enemy. There is also another great quality of this weapon. Did you guys know that this weapon is a crit machine? Crit rockets would be so much better.
Of course. You gotta
now.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh, God.
It's only good with crits.
It destroys though, my goodness.
Moving on to the cons. Sadly, there's a lot more cons that outweigh the pros. Soldier has the most unique weapons of any other class. That comes with vastly better options for a secondary weapon. Sadly, any other choice besides the base jumper is better than the Bison. Personally, I like running the banners for Soldier. I like the passive buffs some of them give you and the support you can give your team. Also, if you have a pocket using the Bison, you can't protect your medic against annoying scouts. The projectile just moves too slow. It's just about impossible to hit anything that can move quick or at medium to long range. Where the shotgun is a hit scan, it is vastly better choice for protecting your medic. Also, the 1-2 combo with the rocket launcher and shotgun is a lot better than the 1-2 combo with the Bison. Back before the Bison got its nerf that destroyed the weapon forever, it was a pretty decent weapon. The hitbox for the laser used to be a little bigger and more forgiving. And with the bigger hitbox, hitting an enemy more than once happened quite a bit. It was a little too overpowered at the time, and I agree it needed to be nerfed in some way. When Valve initially reworked this weapon, they removed one mechanic that made it unique, the penetrative shots. The community was pretty upset, so Valve reverted the Bison back to its original design. Sadly, they made the hitbox for the projectiles smaller and made it travel at painful speeds. Not much needs to be done to make this weapon on par with Soldier's other secondaries. The very first thing I would change would be the projectile speed, making it closer to the original speed before the rework. The speed was still a little slow, but it traveled just fast enough to make predicting your shots a little easier. You know, to be honest, that's the only thing I would change. I agree with a new hitbox size because it was a little too easy to hit multiple shots due to the size being a little too big. The projectile speed is just a major downfall of this weapon. So in conclusion, the Bison is just one change away from being a pretty decent secondary weapon for Soldier. If you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a little like. Also, make sure to subscribe to see future Best of the Worst videos and TF2 videos. And if you want your name showing up in the credits, consider looking at my Twitch and see the rewards there. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and goodbye and take care.